But putting the spotlight on corporate conversations, first up, we focus on Nazara Technologies, that the company has acquired the remaining 9% stake in the sports news platform Sportskeeda's parent company, Absolute Sports. Now, that is for a purchase consideration of 69 crores, and now they have a 100% shareholding there. Now, to discuss this in more detail, we have Nitish Mittersain, who's joining in, who is the Joint Managing Director and CEO as well. Nitish, good morning. Thank you for joining in. Now, what are the kind of synergies that you're expecting from this? Sportskeeda is a well-known brand, and how do you plan on maximizing the synergies that you expect from this acquisition?
Sure. As you know, Sportskeeda has been, a very profitable business for us for many years and has grown extremely well since our acquisition of the same a few years ago. With this 100% acquisition, I believe we will be able to drive a lot more growth. Sportskeeda has also been doing certain acquisitions in the US market, including Pro Football Network that they acquired and Soap Central, businesses which are doing quite well. So I think we will be able to accelerate growth through more control of the business with this 100% acquisition.
Would you pay all of that in cash? Because there is a bit of a valuation differential between the last time the last tranche at which you acquired versus now. So I just wanted to understand that. How does that come about? And how does your control increase a little more from 91% to 100%?
Yeah, sure. I think there were multiple reasons to do this 100% acquisition. Firstly, like I said, it's a highly profitable business for us. With a 100% acquisition, we get more control on the cash flows of the company, which we can deploy in directions that we want to. And it's also an incentive because this 9% that we have bought is, buyback of ESOPs from the management team, which has done an excellent job in growing the Sportskeeda business over the last 3-4 years. It's also a reward and incentive for the team. So there are multiple reasons that we did it. We believe we've acquired it at a very attractive price. There's over 100 crores of cash in the company. So the price that we bought it at is quite attractive to us.
Is there any other acquisition in the pipeline, Nitish? Of course, before that, if you could tell us how much more cash do you have left on the books, and if there is more inorganic growth plans in the pipeline?
Sure. So I think at a consolidated level, including the new pref that we have placed of 495 crores, is still being closed. I think combined with that, we would have a little bit over 1,000 crores at a console level. And we will surely continue to look at attractive acquisition opportunities, especially on the gaming front.
Are you in talks?
Very much so. Right now, I'm in San Francisco at the Game Developer Conference. It's the largest gaming conference that happens in the world every year. And we're meeting a lot of interesting companies. So we will definitely be building a very healthy pipeline for the remainder of this year.
What typically happens in San Francisco eventually makes its way to all of America and then to the world as well. So since you are there at the epicenter, I'm curious to ask what have been, early trends that you've noticed there, which could perhaps become mega trends in India, and the direction where you would take your company as well in terms of, the things that you've seen there.
Sure. Like everywhere, one of the biggest buzzwords, even in the world of gaming, is, artificial intelligence, AI, and, what that's going to do to the world. As even Elon Musk has tweeted, XAI has, launched an AI gaming studio. So everybody is talking about that. And I believe for a company like Nazara, we've already created a center of excellence on AI. I think we could optimize a lot of our content costs, and it can be a big boost for us if we kind of lead the way on it. So I think that's something we're picking up over here and hope to execute well back home as well.
Any particular, learning things that you've picked up? I mean, Kiddopia is a big cash generator for you. Something to enhance that you've seen there?
Yes, we've done, we've recently announced many partnerships, IP partnerships for Kiddopia, like we were saying last few quarters we will do. We've signed on very popular kids IP like Barbie with Mattel, PJ Masks with Hasbro. So, some really big names coming into Kiddopia, which I think will start driving growth again for us on that product in the coming year.
How are the numbers on growth faring? I mean, we're just 15 days away from the year ending, so quantitatively we can't expect much from this year's standpoint, but say a guidance that you have for the next year along with margins for all your verticals?
I think, as you saw in our Q3 numbers, we've grown 70% year on year on revenues and 38% year on year on EBITDA. In the Q3, we posted our highest ever EBITDA till date of almost INR 52, 53 crores. And I think we will see FY26 grow extremely well over FY25, both on the revenue and EBITDA side.
How well is extremely well, Nitish? Do you expect these numbers to sustain though?
Yes, I would say much better than what we've probably grown in the last year or two. And I think the growth is just starting. I think India's place in the global gaming industry is just starting. And there's a lot to be done ahead of us.
And how does the investment that has come in from Plutus and Singularity help in the cause of that?
I think two ways. One is, our largest investor again coming in and backing us in a big way really validates what we are doing. Very successful and highly respected entrepreneurs such as Mithun Sacheti of Carrot Lane backing us so strongly again also validates, what we are doing. And of course, the capital can be used well for organic and inorganic growth. Especially, we are seeing a lot of attractive, opportunities that we can deploy our capital into.
From where you see right now, are there any risks to the optimism that you're showcasing for this industry right now? I mean, because these come from left field, regulatory, etc. We've seen that the Supreme Court also yesterday adjourned the GST on online gaming companies case. We'll hear more on that later. But are there any other risks that you foresee?
Yeah, I think it's important to note that Nazara has, been in this business for the last 25 years and gone through many cycles of ups and downs and through many different risks of changing technology, changing consumer trends, changing regulatory, action. And one of the reasons we built our business the way we have as a globally diversified business platform, spanning many different areas of gaming, is that it really lets us neutralize the overall risk to our platform while, disruptions and opportunities in specific verticals will keep happening all the time. So I think we are well placed. We've designed our platform to manage these risks and take advantage of them.
All right, Nitish, thank you so much for sparing time and joining us today. Wish you good luck in San Francisco. Hope you come out with more deals in the near future.
Along with good luck, we also wish you good night.
Thank you for staying up more importantly.
Much later.
That's because there's the management there of Nazara Technologies there on the road ahead for the company. We take a short break here on Chartbusters, but just before we do that, here's some good news for you. India's business news leader is now just a click away, and that's the CNBC-TV18's all-new app, where you get access to breaking news, in-depth articles, and financial world updates right at your fingertips. You can download the app from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, or even scan the QR code that is up on your screens right now to download the app. We take a short break. More on the markets on the other side. Stay tuned.